Hi guys, welcome to my channel Dash Chronicles, and I'm Jim. Today is Wednesday. I'm driving to work. Traffic is pretty good today, looks like. Yeah, it's not that bad. So this is, I'm heading into the Gateway motorway entry at the moment. So it's a pretty cloudy day today. If you can see that it's a bit of an overcast at the moment, and it rained yesterday night here in Brisbane, so it's pretty good. We don't normally get a lot of rain, but yeah, every bit of rain helps. Yeah. So I was just listening to the radio just before, and they were talking about snoring, and I thought, wow, that's pretty interesting topic. Yeah. You know how people snore, and actually I downloaded an app not long before. It's called Snore Labs, and it's basically you just need to connect your phone to a power point and just place it near your bed, or maybe on a side table or somewhere like that, and yeah, you can it records all your snoring at night. So it detects the sound, and it won't take huge amount of storage because it's not recording the whole night. It just senses sound, what's happening, and then it snores. It kind of records that bit of how much you're snoring, or how often you're snoring, and that sort of things. I thought it's pretty interesting, and I was surprised. I thought I was a big snorer because when I go to sleep, I can, you can sort of hear yourself snoring. So, yeah, I thought I'd snore all night, but it was an interesting find that I, like, in intermittent times I snore, and they have a scale of I think up to 10 or something, and they scale how much you're snoring, and they recommend some remedial methods and things like that. But yeah, I didn't go into much details on that, but I just wanted to hear how much I snore, which was really interesting, and I found it really interesting. And if you want to find out, you can download it. It's called Snore Labs, I think. Yeah, this is no way a paid promotion. It's just my experience on what I did find helpful. So as usual, I listen to B105, and this is where I normally get all these topics, like so this morning they were talking about snoring, hence I got I wanted to talk to you about snoring in this app. It's interesting, right? Like when one conversation leads to another conversation, it's pretty interesting that how you can communicate something. Oh, it started raining now. It's interesting. Yeah, so I said, as I said before, B105 is one of my favorite radio channels and radio stations, I should say. Yeah, I just thought it's a nice drive. Look at that. It's kind of starting to rain now, and it's really not common to have rain at this time of the year in Brisbane. Usually we get a lot of rain or some sort of rain in during the summer months, which is probably December, January, February, like that. So yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, let's go back to the radio. I'll come back to you.
Will your family decide to stop giving you Christmas presents and they just give you those shower packs?
And rightly so, because a boy's bedroom has the ability to stink out the rest of the house, and I can't explain it, but there is just something about it. And I say that as having boys and also have growing up with older brothers.
There's a dank to it.
Oh,
It's a dank.
I don't know what they do.
And it's deep in the cloth. And then
Yes!
you can't shampoo it out.
It's
like the subway smell.
not overnight though, it's just there.
All right, 13 10 60. You guys can discuss anything. Maybe you can get on earlier in the show. Last calls on the way. $100 to spend a Tiger Eye here at the Barracks. We're going to chat to these girls next. Jess and Lisa from the Veronicas. Straight after their song Untouched here at B105. It's Stab for Abby that morning. 19 degrees right now.
Yeah, that's interesting. The Veronica sisters, they're actually from Brisbane. So it'll be interesting how they chat with them. It'll be an interesting talk. But you know, so just to give a bit of background on what's happening now. So they had Alpha Box at 8 o'clock. You know, if you don't know what Alpha Box is, just go to my last video, yesterday's video, like morning video. You can see and you can hear what Alpha Box is. So they do that at 8 o'clock, and then they have this sort of last calls at 8:30, because they finish up at 9 o'clock. So I think they start really early, like around I would like to say it's like around 4 o'clock. Not sure, but if you know, please comment on the comment box. I'm sure there are a lot of people who are watching this is from Brisbane, and if you are watching it from Brisbane, please do comment. And as I always say, don't forget to subscribe, because it really helps. And I would love you to be on my subscribers family. It's a very small family at the moment, but you know, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people who will be interested to watch these sort of videos, you know, who are interested in driving and listening to some of the topics of the day. And they were like B105, they were talking about these Christmas presents, and I was just thinking, now it's October and people are already thinking about, you know, Christmas and Christmas presents and things like that, which is really interesting. Usually when I was younger, I never used to hear about Christmas and Christmas presents and Christmas trees and things like that, probably until November, or you know, now they've started in October, which is really amazing. Oh, it's raining really heavy now. So yeah, I think one of my thinking is, you know, this Christmas and all the other Easter or whatever the celebration is, it's all been really commercial these days. It's all about buying stuff, and you know, and it's all commercial for some reason. And you know, I was just thinking the other day, because there are a lot of days now, for example, like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Grandparents' Day, Lovers' Day, and yeah, it's called Valentine's Day. But yeah, so all these kind of significant days. I'm not saying that it's not significant. It's significant days, but people are trying. Or I should not say people. All the some people are trying to commercialize it to a degree where it's all about buying stuff. It's all about, you know, shopping on these particular occasions, which I thought it's really not a good trend. But anyway, let's go back to the radio.
We became the Veronicas.
So the Veronicas on with us. Good morning, ladies. Long time no speak.
Hi, Mom. Good morning.
I've been telling everyone, and I don't know if it's confirmed, that you guys are currently filming The Voice.
Oh, actually, no, my love. We're filming Celebrity Apprentice right now, but you never know. Maybe after this.
Oh, exciting. Yeah, because I was saying that, you know, with a lot of people not coming over from overseas, they were going to change the lineup, and you guys would be perfect for it. So I'll stop the rumours and campaign, okay?
Oh, that was nice.
Are you guys doing the Donald Trump part of the Celebrity Apprentice, or what do you?
We're actually we're raising money for our charity, which is the Brain Foundation. So we're actually in the game, trying to raise as much money as possible for research into neurological conditions through the Brain Foundation.
You guys would be good at it because you're quite entrepreneurial.
Thank you. We have been quite good at it so far.
Yeah, people would be headless because you guys would have the most contacts. You know, when they got to go like through the celebrities, and other people would be like,
You know what? We've got some incredible team. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of very well connected people here, and you know, while we are, you know, businesswomen for our brand, you know, we have been for 15 years. There are some very well connected people in this game, so it's going to be fun.
Gotta say, I watched the video you did for National Carers Week, which you girls are ambassador for, carersweek.com.au. I was crying when I watched it, when I saw you talking about your mum, and I think you two girls are unbelievable that you are caring for your mother at the moment. I can't even imagine what it must be like emotionally doing that.
Thank you so much, and it is incredibly difficult, my love. It is, you know, for us it's been a 5-year journey to get her that diagnosis, and she is so strong. We are in awe every day of this woman. I mean, it's just our absolute hero, and you know, to be able to care for her, give back to her even one, you know, tiny bit of the love that she has shown us throughout our lives is an absolute honour. But it is incredibly difficult, you know, difficult work because it's heartbreaking. You're grieving, you know, your best friend, your mummy, and you know, the statistics are that there's 2.6 million unpaid carers in Australia who a lot of them don't even realise that they are carers. And so we're just here to say that if you are someone who is caring for a loved one or a friend or a family member, that we see you and thank you so much for everything that you're doing, because it is so important and it's so valuable, and you know, it's oftentimes a very thankless job, and we're just here to say thank you.
And I know they're doing it extra tough in 2020 because normally you would get a little bit, maybe an hour here and there of a day where you could get some respite from it, but a lot of carers, especially the ones in Victoria, it's been 24/7 for a very, very long time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's such an incredibly difficult time for people, and you know, we're just so grateful to be able to say thank you to everybody who's doing this work.
and it is important for them to, I guess, get in contact with, you know, Carers Week and find out more, because like you said, Steph, for those that can, there are certain days that you can have off, I guess, just to recharge from it as well, because we all, like you said, we all praise people that do get paid for such jobs as caring, but then all those people that aren't getting paid, and we go, oh, well, they're their loved ones, so, you know, they don't need it as much, but they deserve more of it.
Absolutely, my love. Yeah, respite is so important. It's so important to be able to tell your story, to be able to speak to people who understand, because our society isn't set up to necessarily support or understand those people. You know, death is such a mortality, illness is such an uncomfortable conversation for people to have, but, you know, it is incredibly difficult and it can feel isolating, but it's important to remember that you're not alone, that there is 2.6 million other people. We are here personally as you know, people, we would love, you know, we get so many people reaching out to us and we love talking to people. It's so important just to be able to connect and know that, you know, there are people out there that do understand what you're experiencing.
Hey, you girls famously twins. You can't miss that. And I know you've got relationships on the go, but would you ever consider doing a twin-style bachelorette thing like they're doing at the moment on Channel 10?
I don't know if I'm across that one. No, I mean, obviously I'm married, so that one's not going to work out.
There's two sisters this year.
What, sorry?
There's two sisters. They're the bachelorettes and they're finding love, but it's been
painful. Oh, God. That sounds quite painful. Like, what if they fall in love with the same person?
Well, they're saying they don't, but the guys walk in, look really confused, like, do I need to date both of you because this wasn't on the cards? And then it's like, well, then how do you pick which one's like which? It is a bit different.
That would have happened when you...
I don't think it's helping that twin cause.
Did you have that from guys, you know what I mean, when they're like, oh, you're twins, let's, you know,
Well, I remember vividly, like, I do remember this one guy at school walking up and saying, will you go on a date with me? So they just made this grand, you know, statement. And we were like, well, which one? And he was like, oh, I don't mind. What the hell?
Wow.
You know, we are individuals, very different people. Some respect here, please.
oh,
But
God.
anyway, I mean, it was grade 5 or something.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All
It's
right.
like you're both right, you know?
Marbles or something.
Imagine... Imagine a guy hits on one of you in a nightclub and then, you know, you separate to go and talk to your friends and then he doesn't realise that the two of you were there. They come back later and just their mind melts.
Oh, I have had people come up to me before, so, you know, much to everyone's, you know, shock, Jess and I do have quite separate lives outside of the band. And so she does have some friends and I have some friends that might not hang out with the other one so much or even know that the other twin exists, I mean, in other countries, because everyone knows we're twins here. But you know, I have had people in LA come up to me acting like we're best friends, and I'm thinking, I don't know who you are. And
Well,
it's because I know Jess. Crazy.
thanks so much for your time this morning, ladies. National Carers Week, it runs the 11th to the 17th of October, carersweek.com.au. Jess and Lisa, thanks for your time.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, that was a good talk with the Veronicas. You know, they're like twin sisters, and they happen to be one of the famous singers, and they are from Brisbane. So it was an interesting talk, and that talk, if you have listened that carefully, it's more based on the Carers Week. So it's one of the Carers Week, I think, this week. So yeah, that's interesting, and I'm glad that they talked about that in a radio like that, and I'm sure it might have touched a lot of hearts. And you know, my salute goes to all the people who work in the caring industry. Yeah, so I'm heading to work at the moment, so I'm almost reaching there. So yeah, please do subscribe and like the video if you like it. Give a thumbs up, and yeah, I'll see you in another video. Bye.